Use 20% tests to refresh creatives.
That it should take a certain period of time. It should only last this long. It should be this level of difficulty. But the thing is that level of perseverance, when he decided to go out on his own and start his own practice rather than and left the practice that he was working in, he then didn't know anyone, and he still had a heavy accent, was a new guy in a new area, and it took him time to build up. And what did he do? My dad learned how to be a general contractor. He built his own surgical center because he couldn't afford having these outsourced third parties that charged $250,000 to build a surgery center. He built his for a fraction of that. And so it was my dad going to Home Depot, measuring and figuring these things out as a full plastic surgeon. It's not about the resources you have. It's about how resourceful you're willing to be. Right now, getting started is 100% under your control. And I love taking this frame, which is that every self-made billionaire is self-made. Now, if you're like, wait, there are billionaires who aren't self-made. Right, that's why I didn't say all billionaires. Every self-made billionaire is self-made. And every self-made millionaire is self-made. And here's the one people hate. Every self-made person in poverty is self-made. Now, that may make you feel uncomfortable. And you know what? You may be right. You probably did have more disadvantages. You probably did have things that worked against you. And now what? You're right. So that's it then for you. The rest of your life will never go the way you want it to go. The harsh truth here is, if you want to feel better, blame others. If you want to get better, blame yourself. And so my father told me that story multiple times in my life, as I'm sure your fathers have told you stories multiple times in your life, or you had a parent or an uncle or a brother, and they told you those big, meaningful stories. And so I'll tell you another time he told me it. So after I lost everything for the second time, think about, like, I tell the story, but it's very easy to gloss over. But think about this. I had left my job, went to a new area, didn't know anyone, started a gym, didn't have enough money to have an apartment, slept at my gym, just grassroots got it going, made the gym successful by working there every hour of the day, was finally successful enough to be able to open a second location, a third, a fourth, a fifth, a sixth, finally feel like I tasted success, like I'm actually doing something, I'm actually pretty good here, like that bet that I made actually paid off. And then I lose it all. And so I sell all those locations, I put the money in a new thing, and then it's gone. And so I could look back and say, wow, I just spent all those years and I actually have nothing to show for it. The only thing I would have had to show was the money that I made. But my father retold me that story, and he said it was never about